Plans for a 4-story apartment complex on Bend's Westside are getting pushback from some neighbors, as well as some support. Noah Chass joins us now with the details. Noah?
Well, Carly, the proposed Compass Corner project will be right off Mount Washington Drive with mostly 1-bedroom, studio, and 2-bedroom apartments. Some concerns raised by neighbors include traffic, parking, and fit in the neighborhood.
I think that it's very short-sighted for a lot of folks to just say, no, we don't want it in our backyard.
A proposed 42-unit apartment building on the corner of Mount Washington Drive and Aubrey Road in Bend is in the land use process and accepting public comment.
It's very common to get a lot of passionate input. Some of it's useful, some of it's not.
Developer Scott Steele was born and raised in Bend and thinks the area is desperate for more high-density housing.
I grew up on the east side young, lived in the west side and Aubrey Butte for 25 years, and mixing in some much-needed apartment housing and a nice development like this on the west side, I think, would be very useful.
However, some residents, like Aubrey Butte Neighborhood Association Chair Hans Jorgensen, are concerned about parking space, increased traffic, and the size.
Many of the local community here feel that this tall structure doesn't meet or doesn't fit this neighborhood feel.
The building is set to be 4 stories tall, with the first floor being part commercial for maybe a coffee shop or convenience store. The project could be completed in the next 2 years.
There would be more acceptance if the building were shorter rather than taller.
Because the first floor will be commercial, the height meets city code. Regardless, Steele says taller is necessary.
We need density. If you don't have density in vertical development, that creates more sprawl, and we don't want that either.
Bend resident Chris Martin lives in the River West neighborhood on the west side and thinks the 4-story building will look fine.
And in fact, I think that's better use of the land than trying to spread it out over only 1 or 2 stories.
He feels for some, it's more of a location issue.
They want it all to be over on the east side, and aside from the fact that that's not good land use, it's just not fair.
Steele emphasized the apartment project is not classified as affordable housing, but will be competitive in the market. The city has extended the public comment period on the project until August 22nd. Carly?